Hey girl, we're going to start off with an Angel Therapy Oracle card. Oh, Jesus. Obviously, this is way too many. Your girl's a mess. Okay, thank you. You have emotional sensitivity. Honor and respect your deep sensitivity, as it is a gift to us all. So, emotional sensitivity. Have you been teased or felt bad about the fact that you're extremely sensitive? If so, this card is the angel's reassurance of the positive qualities within your gift of sensitivity. For example, you accurately know whether or not a new acquaintance is trustworthy. The angels are working with you to trust this feeling more often and not to berate yourself if you're disallowed your intuition in the past. You are peaceful by nature, so you naturally avoid conflict and others' harsh energies. Ask your angels to steer you toward other peace-loving people and keep all others away from you. Honor your sensitivity by surrounding yourself by gentleness in your relationships, media choices, home life, and work situation. Life action steps that you can take. Life plants are one of the angel's favorite tools for clearing away physical and emotional toxins. Today, put a live potted plant right next to your bed so that tonight its energy can clear and transmute anything you may have absorbed. Just as the plant transforms toxin carbon into breathable carbon, it can also transform fear energy. So you'll sleep peacefully and wake up refreshed. Be sure to take great care of the plant. Call upon your fairies to help you with this. So that's actually like really cute advice. So go figure, I gotta record your reading and I ran out of storage. I'm like, I do not have time for this. I just deleted my TikTok and I'll re-download it later. Okay. So you have the Page of Cups in reverse, the Four of Coins in the upright, and the Two of Coins in the upright. So, the Page of Cups in the reverse position, this can be emotional immaturity and insecurity, which I think is really interesting because it's paired with this emotional sensitivity. And so when it says like emotional immaturity, it makes me think of that part of yourself, that unhealed inner child. So the part of you that throws tantrums, or the part of you, that's fragile. That's fragile. And it's not immaturity. It's just like that's the label that society puts on it. It's knowing your emotional age. Let's put it that way. Your emotional age. So you have your actual age and your emotional age. So tapping into what you're thinking your emotional age is, and then working your way up from there. Are you showing up as your 5-year-old self? Are you showing up as your 12-year-old self? Are you showing up as your 4-year-old self? How are you showing up? So yeah, things can be a little bit emotionally turbulent. There's waves, and the waves represent your emotions. There's something going on where you're like holding on to something and not wanting to let go. It's not wanting to let go of a career or a situation, which is negative in that you're not willing to go with the flow of things and accept things as they are. But holding on could be what later makes something come into fruition. and really transforms you either way. So it's like not letting go, conservation, fragility, and security. And it's backed by this imagery where this person has these finances, their coins, their 4 coins, and they're making sure that their coins don't go anywhere. Okay, there's one under each foot, one in their hands, one on their head. They're making sure that these coins, they're their coins. It's very possessive. And 4 also represents stability and hard work, so really trying to become stable. It does look like you're juggling a lot of things at once. So the infinity sign does confirm that you are divinely guided, you are on the right track. Look at the waves here and look at the waves here, man. You are just juggling a lot, and as the more you juggle, the more demands that you place on yourself, the higher these waves get, and the more emotionally sensitive you become. So really finding tools to ground yourself. So this card can indicate there being a choice or different things that you need to choose from. But it's also like juggling things as smooth as possible, trying to balance it all. There's decisions, priorities, and it's adapting to change. So your hard work does not go by unnoticed. You're working very hard. This is a new deck that I just got. This is the Wild Unknown Tarot. Okay, you have the Father of Cups. Oh wow, I turned right to it. The Father of Cups. This is somebody very diplomatic and open-minded. The Father of Cups has a truly unique and dynamic personality. He is the most feminine of all the fathers within the tarot and is usually the patron of the arts. He's a dignified man who supports his family and community. The only thing holding this man back are his deeply rooted insecurities. They are vast and affected his personality in many unpredictable ways. So that's really crazy because this card means insecurities. You have emotional sensitivities and insecurities. So this is one of those things, maybe it has to do with something with masculine energy or something to do with father energy. But it has to do with something that you were made fun of as a child, I think. Because there's some deeply rooted insecurities. It may be even like tied to like your family or things that people said to you like that were like maybe just teasing, but like you really took it to heart. Like, and it really affected the way that you interacted with people, the way you interacted with yourself. And had those things not been said to you, things may have been different. But they were said to you, and it really kind of impacted you in a way that maybe it shouldn't have, but looking back in hindsight, you know, you didn't know. And so like looking back, I think that's maybe one of the things that you have to go back and like heal yourself with, and show up for yourself in that type of situation. Like, what would you do now? Okay, so let's pull some more angel cards. You have Adriana. I am leading you towards the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. So your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. Remember, you are very intuitive, making sure that you're paying attention to your intuition, because like the card said here, the only thing that happens when you don't follow your intuition is you end up regretting it. So here's this like, and look at the imagery here. It's a child. It's an angel leading these children through darkness. So it's just so beautiful is that you are both the child that needs to be guided and the angel that needs to guide them. So you really are being guided here as you retravel some of these darker things that have happened to you. Remember all this loving energy that is carried with you, that goes along right with you on this journey. let's pull a message from your future higher self. Big dreams are built by those who do work. So really making sure that you're putting in the effort, that you are doing the work, which we all know you actually do a lot of work. When you bond with someone in spirit, you both become a greater force of good. When you bond with someone in spirit, you both become a greater force of good. You may be collaborating with somebody or with some people. And this could also be like a romantic partner, like collaborating with a romantic partner in some way. You've had the power all along. All you need to do now is believe it. Reach for your dream, knowing that it's already coming true. A lot of these came out, I don't know, I'm taking them, but now that I'm taking them, it seems like a lot. When you start the path appears, so take a step in any direction. That's actually kind of beautiful, because I feel like sometimes, especially you, don't know where you're going. Like, you don't know which path you're going to take, and so literally, all you have to do is take that first step, and Spirit's like, okay, whatever step you take is the right direction, because you're going to be guided no matter what. So when you start, the path appears, so take a step in any direction. And I think that's cool too, like lighting the path. Look for the signs that will guide you to the destiny you've known all along. So look for the signs. Literally driving, looking for the signs. They're all over, and you'll see them. When a new door opens, walk through it and begin again. Dude, there's so many of these. I did not mean to pull this many. Know that whatever decision you made, it was the right one. Yeah, so I feel like you've been kind of like wondering, like, you know, did I make the right move here? Did I make the right move there? What if I never would have went here? There's like this constant like message here coming through of like whatever path you take is the right direction, whatever step you take is the right one. There is no wrong path. Really questioning whether or not you're on the right path. Every step that you take is towards your future. And you need to really remember that like anything is possible, because I know you've had some doubts before, but there's some insecurities that it's really coming through strongly, and you're really, really sensitive about it, and it really fills you with doubt, and Spirit is saying like, we got you, we got this. Okay, let's pull some aspect cards, which also have affirmations on them. So these are aspects in which you can focus on. Acceptance. I am learning to accept Jesus. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. Acceptance. I should have named my channel Word Vomit Tarot. Oh my god, and I forgot to tell you something. Actually, I may not have forgot to tell you something. I don't know if I told you this or not, but there's this girl at the bus stop, because I take my nephew to the bus stop, and there's this girl with a kid that's around Gavin's age, and she was going to add me on Facebook, and my Facebook has my YouTube name, so it's Ashley Ascended Ash, right? So I said that, and she was like, Ass-ended Ash, like ASSENDED, like ass-ended Ash. I was like, I can't unhear this. It's too late to change my name. I can't unhear this, but yeah. Anyways, I know you're gonna die falling out of your chair laughing when you hear that. So, anyways, that happened. Now I'm ascended ash, but I'm also ass-ended ash, I guess. This is honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So speaking your truth, I think, is another thing that has you like afraid to talk about it, because you were teased, and because they don't take your feelings about this seriously, or they think you're being a baby or whatever, or acting like a baby. It's hard for you to speak up about it. It's hard for you to, like, you know, get any, like, because there's this need or want to feel validated in how you feel, and you're looking for it from people who can't see that. They can't see it from your perspective. They don't see that truth. And so once you finally accept it for yourself and you're honest with yourself, even though you don't ever get that validation from the people who teased you, or who are telling you need to lighten up, you end up learning that the truth comes from yourself, and you end up being able to accept it. But in the meantime, there's all these fragilities, and you are holding on. This is your story, and you're sticking to it. And it really has impacted your emotional sensitivity here. You have gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunity that it presents. So all of this was, like, meant to happen. It was definitely, like, part of your soul's journey, your soul's test. Let's see. So speaking of tests, let's pull some shadow cards. Other aspects you should focus on. Neglect. Tend to your inner garden and it will flourish. So you have, like, this, it says to, like, actually get a plant and put it by your bed. But this is, like, really pampering yourself as well. It could be that you're neglecting some of the things that you need to do for yourself, or some of the little things that you need to do for yourself, or you're neglecting something in your life that shouldn't be. Okay, you have regret. The past cannot be changed, but the future is still in your hands. Obsession. That's kind of comes through again here with this sympathy, the stingy, like, possessiveness with the 4 of coins as well. Depression. Yeah, you may be going through another dark night of the soul, or you may have just been in a funk lately. Depression. And then that would make sense why neglect. And I also am getting, like, obsessive thoughts, like the thought processes, just being stuck in, like, a mental loop. So depression, this too shall pass, every storm brings a rainbow. Let's do, these are things that you can do on your day-to-day. So you have a burning bowl ritual, releasing. I think that's really important for some of this stuff that's coming up with, like, your inner child work. This, whatever it was, I don't know if you were actually, like, teased, but I think that you'll know what I'm talking about, like, soul-wise, what it is that maybe you've been working through or need to be working through that has you so emotionally sensitive, but you need to burn and release it. And forgive the people who couldn't show up for you for the way in which you needed. Okay, clear your energy field. There's some sage up in this bitch. It's for real. Flow like water, so going with the flow. That's coming through again with the Four of Coins, because this card is like refusing to go with the flow. It's holding on to things, obsessiveness, possessiveness, and you need to flow like water. You need to go with the flow of things, and also rest. It's time to rest. You've been balancing a lot. You've been handling a lot, and it's time to rest. Okay, that concludes your reading. I hope it resonated with you. As always, I love you very much, and thank you for everything that you do.